Hey, here is a new belief to break no more, and that is as well an essential one and an interesting one. So many interesting ideas. Oh my God, what is happening? The new belief is that value based conflict is healthy. Yes. Um, Conflict in defense of a value is healthy and necessary. So the formula here is values plus courage equal healthy conflict. Healthy conflict equal values plus courage. So let's elaborate a bit on that as usual. Um, Conflict, it's something where we assimilate anger, where we assimilate that we are doing something wrong, that like we are a bit in fear of the conflict because we know that conflict is like it's war, and we don't like war because it's stressful, because we can lose something, blah blah blah. So we tend to avoid conflict. uh, but the thing is that conflict is as well an expression of contradiction, where you can find when you can harmonize something, where you can find more alignments, where you can find some opportunities. It's like just a problem. It's something that needs to find a solution, right? It's not forcibly something that's bad. It's just what we make of it that could be bad, right? And so when we are in arguments, when we are in conflict, uh, what's good is that instead of staying in the ego and staying in the personality traits, like I am always right and that's it, which is super destructive, because no matter, like, you can just search to be right for whatever, it's like, I'm right, I'm gonna punch you. It's like, I don't know, it doesn't make always sense. Okay. While if you are just aligned with values, then it's healthy, it's constructive. You are building some arguments around your values. It's giving you more matter and food for thoughts for future reasoning. You are deepening and having purpose into this conversation. It becomes a conversation much more than a conflict, and immediately it's calling up resolution, right? So when you are entering a difficult conversation, to remain in integrity, just try to abide by some values, right? Like justice, honesty, like what is courage, just daring to express yourself. Sometimes it's just about that. If you're working on that, transparency, honesty, it's like, that this is difficult moment, but if you're just remaining true to yourself, like honest, then it's a win no matter what. Even though the conversation was difficult, you just spoke your mind, and yeah, it was fucked up conversation, but in the end of the day, you still remain honest, right? And so this makes it a success, and this makes it like healthy, right? And it makes it like a win somehow. What do you think? So this is where it becomes healthy. It's an affirmation of yourself instead of um, like a courageous affirmation of yourself and your ideas, instead of being something like imposing anything over the views of someone else. Like you see the it's like you were not in anger, you were not rooted in ego, anger in confrontation. Like when you are in anger, rooted in frustration and so on, it means that you are in your ego. When you're rooting much more in the reasoning and perhaps the fear, it means that you are more like on the taking it side, so more on the passive one, and like reorganizing the thing. So it's like much more like overstepping over yourself. Like getting over yourself and be able to affirm yourself in a out of your comfort zone, much more than being in the ego and destructive, right? So we are stretching that one right now. Normally, I don't go further than the bar of 3 minutes, but apparently this is something that we need to stretch a little. So yeah, it's a creative art, creative affirmation of yourself as well. It's like, how can I express myself alongside my values? And yeah, it brings up much more reasoning than only pure defensive emotion, because angriness, frustration, um, envy, and so on, those are all defensive, um, hurt based emotions that leads mostly to escalating the conflict further and not finding a real resolution. Whereas when you're value based, it's like you're already finding resolution yourself with yourself. And so you're much more, um, you can end up being like, yeah, okay, you have different values, I have different values. I can see that it's expressed in a different manner. I still understand the way you express it. Like, we do not agree at all, and I wish we would abide by some other framework in here. But I still see that it's like I have to agree to disagree right now, because this is how it is, and we absolutely need to work on that. Like, it became all of a sudden like something constructive. It's like, here it's not solved at all. We have to solve this, because I think that this is a fucking problem. And it's not pissing me off, it pisses me off. But the thing is that, like, I still take distance. I know that it's here for now, but we have to sort this thing out, because we express the thing. You've seen my view, and I'm pretty sure that you have been convinced of one or two thing at least. I hope. I hope that it opens up your view. I understand yours as well. I see where it comes from. But we have to make it work in a common path. We have to find a way. We have to be more creative in our perceptions to find a common route. Otherwise, it's just not working, because we are totally misaligned, and this is not working. So this is where it becomes like a constructive conflict, right? Like you see in this example, that there is a conflict that remains, yet you are in peace with yourself, right? You take distance in this moment. You're very much like, I understand the thing. I do not abide by these principles. Like, it's not you. It's not like, I do not agree. It's like, this is not me. This, you're not in this optic. This is not me, so I do not agree. Like, this is more egotic. You're much more like, this is not going along with the values. Me, I cannot go in this direction, because I abide by those principles. How can we make it work? This is a freaking problem. I'm so pissed at this, but I take this stance. How can we make it work? How can we make it work? Because me, I need these values. Like, how you set boundaries as well at this in this moment in time. At this point in time, saying, this has to go in this direction for me. Like, otherwise it doesn't work. Like, do you see like anything in what I told you, in what I explained you? Do you see something that can work for both of us? Because this is not working, and I don't feel at ease with this. How can we solve this? And you see, it's not a conflict anymore. That is not seeing any positive outcome. It's not like, how dare you to say that I'm like this. It's like, how dare you to say that I'm wrong. How dare you to say that what I do in life is wrong. How dare you to say that I am a wrong person. It's like, no, this is not happening. And most of the time, when people, they take it like the thing like so close to them, that if it's internal, it's gonna be mixed up into things, and like they're not gonna see it. Like, there are gonna be some blind spot and biases, and it's just gonna be like, you just don't know what's up, except if you can empathize enough with the person. But if you know a bit their framework, if you've been studying where they come from, their background, all that, um, how they can think, like what emotions are linked to their thinking, the belief system that it's operated on, and the belief system is something that is linked to the values as well. So if you understand their values, like we come back to values, it's like, okay, they cannot diffuse the thing, but like they're influenced by these values, and I can talk to those values, right? So here we go again around the values, just to depersonalize the thing, not to be in the conflict. You call upon the values to calm down the conflict, to make it go in a healthy way. It feels like I am like dealing with conflict resolution in this part. Like really like conflict management. Um, I think some people will find it really really interesting. So yeah, your values in this specific point that we are searching are fucking important. It protects you first and foremost, as you can see. It just freaking protecting you, right? It shields you from the blow off of the conflicts, right? Because it's about the values that you align with, that you happen to align with. It's not about you anymore. It's like, oh, but it's your fault. So hey, no. How do you say this? No, it's not my fault. It's just that for me, it has to happen that way, right? It happened. Like, I need to find this. And then you diffuse, you reorientate I need to find this value. I need to find respect in this. Like, I don't find respect. Like, how? And this is as well, like, don't you think that this is a little disrespectful as well to point a finger at when a finger is pointing at you like this, to point a finger at me like this? I don't like. I just want to find a bit more respect, a bit more courage in this. Like, it doesn't feel that this is something that is very courageous. It's only feels like this is deflecting everything and just abandoning like the project. You know. Then they're like, oh yeah, actually, it's not really courageous. It's not really daring. And then perhaps they are thinking like about like some other values. They're like, oh, how can we solve this, right? It helps the people as well to get out of their identity. Like, they tend to copy you. We tend to mimic each other, and if you stay strong on your values, it's like love, self-preservation of humanity, transparency, honesty. It's like, hey, no, like, they're like the people, like, they know nothing. Like, they don't understand what's up. They need to understand what's up. They need to see a minimum what's going on. If they don't see what's going on a minimum, then it's not like self-preservation of humanity. You can It's like it's out of the window. It's like we cannot allow this, right? um and then you can get peace at it, but then it's about like respecting the values. It's less about like the person, or it could be about the person, but then eventually diffuse the thing because you will be focused around the values, right? It's like, fuck it, let's go about those freaking values. How can't you see those freaking values? What are you missing? What is the point? This is what I'm doing all the time. Basically, it's like, don't you see that those freaking values aren't in this and this and this and this and this, right? This is what I'm doing all the time. I'm getting pissed at it, pissed, but in the end of the day, I don't take it personal, right? It's not eating me up. It's just that I know that it has to abide by some values, that I have like a clear set of argumentation and foundational thinking around those values, right? Then if I am targeted personally, I'm like, yeah, okay, so you are getting personal. Yeah. It's like I can see clearly that you are the problem here. Like, it's nothing personal. I just know what's up. I know what's up. It's not it's not me that wants that. It's just how it has to happen, right? And like, it protects me, it shields me, right? This is one key as well of leadership. If you abide by some key principles, and that you know that those principles have to happen, then uh, it shields you against any form of attacks, because you know that the principles and that the values are respected, and because the values are respected, you know that this is the right thing. And so if you have to suffer like a fucking blow off, yeah, okay. I need to suffer to go through this blow off. But the thing is that the values have to be respected, and as long as these values are respected, then it's all fine. I know that it's just a moment, that it's a reaction. Like when you go about change, you mostly find reaction when something is changed. You find reaction, right? And so like the stronger this change, the stronger the counter reaction to oppose the change. That's almost systematic. And so you just prepare. You're like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna find reaction, but I know that this is the right values. So I'm gonna sit in peace, at peace, in the middle of the storm, and this is it, right? So yeah, this is healthy conflict. This is healthy conflict. This is how it is. This is healthy conflict. And if someone is telling me something, and if I have to explain a little what's going on, because people are misunderstanding what I have been saying, then I'm open to tell them more about the values that we are following right now, so that they can as well get along with it. And I understand that they can feel frustrated, that it's not about me, that they are pissed, but about the change. And like this, you get more like, you take things less personal. It's like, whoa, you're getting personal all of a sudden. You're attacking me. What's going on? It's like it's really disrupting you right now. It's like, what's up? What's up? It triggers you. Well, how do you see this? Why are you reacting that way? How did it make you feel exactly? Where does that come from? It's like immediately it's like it's about the other person. You depersonalize everything, because the values are here. And so you're not getting mixed up between what's up internally, how you might feel about the risk that you're taking, and the actual risk and the thing in motion, right? As in, how you feel about the change, what you do, the outcome, the potential outcomes, and who you are. Those, it's still quite different. Like, it aligns with who you are. It's a direct expression of who you are, but still, that those are abiding, like those are the expression of values. So it feels like it might be an extension of you, of your character, of the person you are. It's like, oh yeah, this is typically Samantha. This is typically Arno. Oh yeah, this is typically Ronald. I can see it. I can see Ronald all over. I can see Salima all over. This is creaming Salima all over, because you go about like the same, like the freaking same values all the freaking time. But the thing is that, like, and you have like a certain sensitivity and touch in it, like in the way you express it, right? And so people, they recognize it. It's like you have like three things, and through 3 or 4 things, then people, they recognize you. They're like, oh yeah, I could have guessed. Yeah, totally. Now that you see it, that you say it, yeah, it's totally this person, because they see the abstraction of the values that are expressed, right, and your expression in it, and so a part of your identity. But the thing is that, like, you're still diffused, you're still detached from the project, or the thing in motion, the change that's going on, right? And so you don't take it personally if people, they come at you, and they like really target you personally, right? You don't take it personal, because it's like, no, this has to be like this. It's like, do you want to talk about it? It's like, because please, let's not go personal on this, right? It's like, I understand you might be upset personally, but this has nothing to see with some, like, this is not targeting you. It's about what needs to happen. Like, why are you taking it that way? And it's disrespectful. So If you want to talk to me about it, um, you're gonna have to talk to me. You're gonna have to take actually an appointment with me because I cannot deal with this. I demand respect. I want respect. You want respect, I'm sure. So you have to give me respect as well. So now we're going to talk about it at another time. Um, you take an appointment with me because it seems to upset you. I want to listen to you. Right now, it's not possible. We move on. Goodbye. What do you think about that? Those are seems to be healthy habits, right? To put emotion, right? It's like you put a boundary, and then you're like really like pretty directive. You're still saying that you are in charge, basically. And like, listen, I don't like the way you react right now. You're disrespectful. You do that. I'd rather you do that because you want to be treated that way. I want to be treated that way. So now you do that, this, that. I leave. It's like I'm gonna leave. Now you do this, that, that. I leave. And then it's like you announce that you're gonna leave. You direct. The person knows how to resolve their own personal issues. You gave them a solution directly, and then you confirm that you're trustworthy because you announced something and then directed them to do something, and then you left. It's like, I'm gonna leave. You do that. You leave. It builds trust subconsciously, and you can move on. Okay, that's a lot of fucking information of around the topic of conflicts. Oh, this is a free crash course on value-based conflict being healthy, right? You are so fucking lucky right now. You are in, um, yeah, you're really in luck. How do you feel about that? How does that make you feel? Does that make you feel like that you can face life with all the tools that you need? Does that make you feel like more confident about facing anything that's gonna manifest itself to you? How is your level of paranoia and fear? It's like it feels a bit more like safe, right? It feels safer. Or tell me how it feels, how you feel about it, and tell me if you want more clarification on other videos as well. If you want to go more in depth with other videos. So yeah, um, according to the principle of love, I'm gonna say to you that you've been listening this entire thing to with the will most certainly to make a definite change in your life and to work for the better, for the self-preservation of humanity, for instance, and to find more integrity and accountability in your life because this is where your true power resides. Um, so I am proud of you. You can be proud of you for doing these steps and to take it seriously enough, despite of whatever might be happening in your life. I'm proud of you because you made the time to go through this entire content and to just make yeah, just take yourself seriously in the best manner you can find. Uh, this is major. This is really a major step forward that you are taking right now. And do not discard it. Do not sell yourself short on that. If you watched most of my content or at least a bit of my content, you can be proud of you because you're really putting time and at least a bit of effort into this motion, and it means that you really want to get better, and you really want to make this world move in the right direction. And so you can just be proud of being active in that motion. You can feel thankful about it. You can feel thankful about yourself. I thank you really like for taking care of following this content. Really like this is something that's it's fucking needed. It's fucking needed, and I I I feel thankful to know that you are taking this seriously, and I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry But I am thankful that some right kind of humans are still populating this earth and are still making the right moves and the right thing, doing the right thing every day, despite all that's thrown at them, and despite whatever type of pressure is put onto them, because I this is what we need right now and more than ever. And if we want to make it, it's the thing that we need to do. So I thank myself as well for just doing the thing, like doing talk to talk, giving all I can out there to make this change operate, despite the lack of resources and all that has been put in place to oppose me. And I'm proud as well of myself for still doing the shit while I could just stop everything and say that and deflect my responsibility and all that, and say that you are the only one responsible for making things happen or not. So I hope that you find inspiration in this. It's as well essential for me. I do these videos as well to feel better, to improve myself. Um, yeah, I can be proud of myself. I am proud of what I'm doing every day. It's like I'm bombarded and attacked every day, every fucking day, and I'm still doing the shit. Yeah, I respect myself for that. And I trust that no matter what, I'm doing the right thing. So I hope that you can do that too, that you can find, without too many challenges, the opportunity to express yourself, to move toward more feeling more in touch with yourself. And yeah, if I was afraid of conflict, we wouldn't be here today. So take that note. Conflict is not always a bad thing. It can bring positive improvements. It's like I'm in a house right now still. I don't like food. I don't like anything. I just like having my own life, which has been taken out from me, basically. It has been just. So I can't wait for change to be operated on that level. And yeah, thank you for taking this seriously, because this is the way to go. Thank you and much love.